Hello, I'm Associate Judge James Teal. I am one of the associate judges in the 323rd District Court. I am running to be your elected district judge of the 323rd District Court. As I have often said, it is, in my opinion, the most important court in Tarrant County because it is the court of our children. It's the court where uh, children who have been abused or neglected by their parents end up to ensure that their rights are protected and to ensure that the rights of the parents are protected as well. Half of the business of the 323rd District Court is, in fact, CPS litigation. The other half of the work of the 323rd is juvenile delinquency. But today I want to talk about CPS litigation. The important thing to know is, are you hiring the judge that has the knowledge, has the temperament, and brings the fairness to the courtroom? And so I have brought Mr. and Mrs. Ingroff here to discuss their personal opinion as to their involvement with me as a professional over the several years that we have known each other. Thank y'all for being here.
So Jennifer and I met Judge Teal years ago in the courtroom. As he suggests, we had a case with a foster son who had been with us for quite some time. We did not agree with the course that the case was going, so we actually hired an attorney and intervened in the case. Throughout that process, we knew that the law says that the child is supposed to go back to his family, and that's the number one goal, is to keep the children with their family. With that said, we wanted best interest of the child, which is not the way the law is written. We had every best intention in the world for John. He was a precious child to us, but throughout that process, Judge Teal had the law with him. He stuck with the law at that time, and we did not win the case. But throughout that process, we learned more about the law and how it works. And the best interest of the child is not the way the law is written. We're working with Judge Teal to make sure that that is always at the forefront of litigation when we're talking law.
And that can be frustrating for the people who are in the trenches day in and day out. Once a child is removed, it's the responsibility of foster parents like you to be taking care of those kids, to be providing that loving and that nurturing environment. And while you are doing that, then so many different plates are spinning on the litigation because, as Mr. Incroft said, there is a legal requirement that one of the first priorities that the government should pursue and that the court should pursue is to return children to parents. And if that is not going to be achievable in a safe manner for that child, then the next plan is to try to place the child with family members. And at the same time, the government, through CPS and the court, is also trying to find siblings, even half siblings, of children who have been removed in foster care, because it is critical to be trying to maintain the sanctity of the family and be searching for family members if we can't return children to parents. And that can be frustrating to the people that are providing that loving and nurturing home for children, because that's your job. And in the meantime, you know more about the children than anybody else in the courtroom, save maybe the parents. And I'm sure that there are times that you feel like your voice is not heard. And maybe there are times your voice is not heard, not that you just don't feel that it's heard. And that's one of the things that I do want to talk about is what can we do to make sure that your voice is heard, especially as it relates to what is going on in the life of the children, of the lives of these children, so that we make sure that your voice is heard.